Coming up on News 20 at 6, find out why Tallahassee's unemployment rate has dropped. Florida gets a new database to make sure non-U.S. citizens aren't voting for the upcoming election. And Facebook users aren't so happy about the new changes. All that and more coming up on your News 20 at 6.
From the highest of 7 hills in Florida's capital city, covering every corner of the Big Bend, this is the award-winning News 20 at 5, live.
Good evening, I'm Tommy Hawkins. Florida is getting a new Homeland Security database for the November election. It'll be used to make sure non-U.S. citizens aren't voting. 4 other states, including Nevada, Colorado, Michigan, and North Carolina, have been looking into it.
Hopefully it creates a path for other states that have the same concern.
The Florida Secretary of State's office said the new database will be used for cross-checks as soon as the staff is trained. Cascade Park in downtown Tallahassee is set to open this October. Construction began in July of 2010 under the supervision of Program Manager Dave Snyder.
The project is first and foremost a stormwater project that's going to take water that comes down Franklin Boulevard through Cascades Park in a buried concrete box culvert system and dumps into a pond in the lower end of the park.
Officials say the amphitheater within the park will be able to fit thousands of people. If you're looking for a job, here's some good news. Tallahassee unemployment rate has gone down. News 20 reporter Jamie Shute has more on this story.
Tallahassee's unemployment rate dropped to 2 percentage points last Friday. Governmental jobs such as the police are being cut and more private sector jobs such as Hungry Howie's are being added to help lower the unemployment rate. CEO Kimberly Moore of unemployment agency Workforce Plus thinks her company has something to do with the low numbers.
Workforce Plus plays a key role in our economic recovery as well as sustaining, once the unemployment rate is low, sustaining that. Workforce Plus, along with other community partners, I believe create the framework for what we've seen.
Moore's company hosted a job fair January 19th that brought around 2,000 potential future employees. Many worked on resumes, filled out applications, and walked around to talk to potential employers. Home Depot's District Home and Research Manager, Tim Sertivan, talks more about the jobs that are available in Tallahassee.
Because people that are looking for jobs, we're, as an employer, we have them available, and it's nice to be able to get us all together in one place and just get the good candidates with the employers.
As Governor Rick Scott continues to increase private sector jobs, companies will ultimately need more help. As companies continue to hire, agencies like Workforce Plus will continue to help people find jobs and lower the unemployment rate here in Tallahassee. This is Jamie Shute reporting FAMU TV 20.
While we're talking about numbers going down, Tallahassee residents should expect a drop in their utility bill. That's right, folks. The cost of natural gas is decreasing, and Tallahassee residents are excited about it.
If gas goes down, that means I can actually see a reduction in the amount I pay each month, which turns into cash in my pocket. And being a college student, the cash in my pocket is going to help so much.
The city of Tallahassee is also offering rebates to citizens who switch to natural gas appliances. Kids in Tallahassee are turning into champions, and your kid can be the one as well. News 20 reporter Danon Bell has more.
These are the champions, my friends. Capital Health Plan partnered with Leon County Schools and several other organizations to create Champions, a community-wide campaign to promote regular physical activity and healthy lifestyles. Champions is not just all about fitness. With techniques and principles developed by Titus Sports Academy, it's designed to help improve children's gross motor skills, flexibility, posture, and coordination, something Rashad Green says is healthy fun.
Today, I think that the kids, some of the kids is a self-esteem builder. Some kids who couldn't, jump as far as they desired or wasn't the best at PE or, when they feel themselves getting better, I think that it builds their self-confidence and their self-esteem.
The program operates during the extended day hours of school and is available to students in the 3rd through 12th grade. Education is always a priority, but health is also a priority as the number of children overweight continues to increase. 21st Century STARS coordinator Gwen Hafford says it also offers the kids some relief.
Students work really hard during the day on their academics, but it's equally important that they develop and maintain a healthy lifestyle, and Champions gives them the tools they need to do that.
The children have a good time and work hard at the same time. And at the end of the day, these kids are all champions! Now, every one of these children are champions, and by the end of the school year, every child will have received a shirt and a ribbon for their efforts. In Tallahassee, Dane and Bell, 20 at 5.
Facebook users aren't so happy about recent changes. According to the American User Satisfaction Index, Facebook saw an almost 8% drop in user satisfaction this year, the biggest drop in any social media outlet surveyed. Coming up after the break, President Obama wants answers. Find out why he's questioning Mitt Romney's finances. Also, your baby could be in danger. We'll tell you how, all of that and more after the break.
Remember when imagination could take us anywhere? It still can. Destination Imagination is an extraordinary after-school activity that lets any child experience creativity, teamwork, and problem-solving. Parents and teachers, start a Destination Imagination team and let your child begin the journey of a lifetime.
Sometimes learning to read can be one of the hardest obstacles that a student has to overcome. However, with help, learning to read can be a child's stepping stone to achieving confidence and produce a drive to become something great. If you want to have an impact on the life of a child, come join our team. Literacy volunteers make a difference. Call 850-487-4444 or check out our website at www.literacyvolunteerleon.org.
Volunteer Leon's Youth Corps is a great way to become more involved in your community and a great way to make new friends. To learn more about how to join Volunteer Leon's Youth Corps, call 921-3015 or visit the website at www.volunteerleon.org.
Volunteer Leon Youth Corps rocks!
Florida A&M University students have explored international cultures while discovering what they can become.
From Hong Kong working as a camp counselor to the Dominican Republic for the Study Abroad program, I discovered my passion for international studies. As Miss FAMU, the university has prepared me to represent my institution in the global market.
Discover what you can become.
Descubrir lo que puede llegar a ser.
Yeah, what she said. For more information about our Study Abroad program, visit discoverfamu.com.
President Obama's re-election campaign is questioning Republican presidential candidate Mitt Romney's finances and private equity. The president's campaign team recently released ads that some would say are attacking Romney. President Obama doesn't see it that way.
That is hardly a personal attack. That goes to the rationale for his candidacy.
Romney's campaign team responded, calling Team Obama a bunch of liars. Will and Jada Pinkett Smith appear on Capitol Hill. The 40-year-old actress is raising awareness about human trafficking and modern-day slavery.
Willing and very capable to lead us in these efforts as well. So I think that could also be an aspect of our education and learning, continue to learn what this is about and what it looks like.
She plans to launch a campaign to heighten public awareness on the issue. The infant mortality rate has increased in Tallahassee. TV 20 reporter Alexandria Collins has more.
18.3 out of every 1,000 black infants born in Tallahassee die at birth. The infant mortality rate has increased from 14.7 per 1,000 in 2005. The Capital Area Healthy Start Coalition is working to inform mothers of ways to decrease their child's risk of death.
What actually causes infant mortality is a lack of knowledge. A lot of women are not familiar with folic acid, which is a vitamin B supplement that they should take on a daily basis, whether they're not pregnant or whether they are pregnant.
In contrast, the county's white infant mortality rate is lower than places like Germany. It has increased, though, from 3.6 per 1,000 to 4.0 per 1,000. Portia Jones, a mother of 3, almost experienced this tragedy.
My
22-month-old was about to be, because when he was born, he wasn't breathing, and it took the doctor like a good 10 minutes to get him back breathing, and I didn't get to see him until like hours later, so I didn't know if my baby was breathing or not, so it was kind of nervous.
Leon County's black infant mortality rate ranks 47th among Florida's 67 counties. Its white infant mortality rate ranks 19th. Working to decrease this number is becoming a joint effort between families and the healthcare system. Thousands of families have been affected by infant mortality in the Tallahassee community. Thankfully, there are organizations working to change this. For FAMU TV News, I'm Alexandria Collins.
16-year-old table tennis player is on her way to the Olympics. A CNN reporter has the story.
School is out, and while other teenagers may play a little ping pong this summer, 16-year-old Ariel Shing has a much different summer vacation plan. She's going to the Olympics. Shing will represent the U.S. in women's table tennis in London, her first attempt at Olympic glory.
When I made the Olympic team, I just felt so lucky. Going to the Olympics is about representing your country. It's about the flag that, you're holding up. So when I go to the Olympics, I'm going to fight for every single point. I'm going to try until the very, very end, because I want to bring home a medal for my country.
Ariel started playing table tennis at age 7, and early on in her career, she gained a pretty notable fan, Warren Buffett.
Well, I met Uncle Warren when I was 9 years old. It was his 75th birthday party, and as a gift, one of his friends decided to give him a table tennis lesson from a local coach. And the local coach thought it'd be funny if there was just this little girl that came and also played, and that little girl just happened to be me. He's just been really nice, been so supportive, and he's given me a lot of advice.
Ariel's journey to London hasn't been without sacrifice. A junior in high school, every day she wakes up at 7 a.m. to practice before school. Even with all the added responsibility and pressure, Ariel's still a 16-year-old kid at heart, so she's got some teenage-style expectations for her first Olympics.
I'm really excited to be able to stay in the Olympic Village with so many other athletes. I really want to meet Michael Phelps and get a picture with him. I think that'd be amazing.
G4S, the private security firm that was supposed to provide some 10,000 guards for various Olympic sites around Britain, has failed. The firm says they can't provide the guards because of software malfunction in its computer systems. Coming up next, they're not the typical 12-year-olds. We'll tell you how 2 boys are flipping their way to Colorado after the break.
Some children look to their surroundings for guidance and direction. Some have no one to turn to, but children are our future and the seeds of tomorrow. Let's believe in them, motivate them, and be there for them. Come and make a difference in a child's life. Volunteer today. Become a Walker Ford mentor. For more information, call us at 850-891-3970.
Florida A&M University students have explored international cultures while discovering what they can become.
From Hong Kong working as a camp counselor to the Dominican Republic for the Study Abroad program, I discovered my passion for international studies. As Miss FAMU, the university has prepared me to represent my institution in the global market.
Discover what you can become.
Descubrir lo que puede llegar a ser.
Yeah, what she said. For more information about our Study Abroad program, visit discoverfamu.com.
Life is full of decisions. One of the most important decisions you'll make is how you spend your time. If time is money, then how would you spend your time?
Remember when imagination could take us anywhere? It still can. Destination Imagination is an extraordinary after-school activity that lets any child experience creativity, teamwork, and problem solving. Parents and teachers, start a Destination Imagination team and let your child begin the journey of a lifetime.
Chase Lane and Jeb Ward will be competing in the National Future Stars Championship. They're only 2 of the 3 boys in the Southeast region that will be chosen competing against 45 other boys nationwide. Best of luck to both of you. Well, that's our newscast for the evening. Be sure to join us again tomorrow at the same time as we bring you all of the news that's important to you. For all of us here at TV News 20 at 6, have a great evening.